Hey everybody, Johnny B. Good here. Just passed Sturgis, Michigan not too long ago. Sorry I could not stop in there, and I was hoping to meet one of my subscribers there who lives in Sturgis. There's a Walmart that I usually stop in there. But anyhow, I gotta go. We are now 251 miles to Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. Also, the place called Roundy's. 3 a.m. delivery tonight or tomorrow morning. For the meantime, I thought I'd showcase this beautiful cloud formation. I haven't seen cloud formation like this in a very, very long time. I hope it can I hope the Sony, and I'm confident that the Sony can capture its beauty as is. Anyway, I have to confess, I feel a little bit better after talking to you guys and expressing my thoughts, my concern, my feelings, my sharing all that burden, and so I guess I can testify that talking to somebody does really help, even though you guys are scattered around the world. Nevertheless, it's nice to let it out. Just anywho, local temperature here is 66 degrees. Very beautiful weather. Time here is 5:43 Eastern time. Hey, I don't know if I mentioned, but did you guys know that Captain Kevin has a channel, has a YouTube channel? He also works for WEL. Go check out his channel. He's a well driver also. He does blogging. And I kind of like the way his intros. He like the way he jumps in through the window there and just drives on his car anyway. So go ahead and I invite you to check out his channel and let me know what you think. His name is Captain Kevin. I have yet to have the pleasure of meeting you, Kevin. Or should I say Captain? Okay, where are we? Somewhere on Howie, LaGrange, Indiana. Traveling right now on the Interstate 90 and 80. Today, once again, is Tuesday, July 15th, 2014. Also, Jesse Barrett is home in the Philippines right now. I spoke to him on Facebook about 45 minutes ago, and there's a typhoon going on in the Philippines right now. So hope everything goes well there, Jess. I haven't seen a typhoon in a very, very long time. But speaking of the clouds, pretty nice formation, ain't it? Hey, I got a question, Dennis. Dennis, teach me about airplanes. Teach me about the Piper Cubs. How much can a cheapest Piper Cub, working Piper Cub out there could you buy, or similar to that low speed flying aircraft? What, how much do you spend on hangar expenses to maintain it? I mean, I realize that it's just like anything else. When you buy an aircraft, you could end up thousands and hundreds of thousands of adding on bells and whistles. I'm just wondering, what's the cheapest flying machine that you can have just to put around up there? And the most basic aircraft that you could buy, and how much do you spend on keeping it every year? I also talked to AJ about it. AJ is 12, I think. Yeah, 12. I've always showed my concern, or share my passion with aircraft. It seems like in my part I kind of blew that chance. I could really have pursued that if I really wanted to. If I had my head screwed on the right way when I was younger, I could have pursued that with no problem. My dad also was nuts about aircraft, and he had the money, but I was too smart for my own good, and so I kind of blew that chance. I mean, of course, I can always, it's never too late to learn, but circumstances are, it's almost impossible for me to pursue that game or that dream, because I can't afford it, don't have the time for it. So I encourage AJ to pass along my passion for flying and see if she would pick it up. Maybe she could realize my dream, and who knows, she might even like it. So my question to you, Dennis, is what would it take to get AJ to flying lessons, and what's the youngest age for a person to go start, to go through flight school? I would imagine, 16, 18? I mean, I've always seen those kids flying aircraft. In fact, a few of them have met tragedies and all that stuff. But I know they were not flying solo, they were flying with an instructor. One in particular is the one that crashed over Denver, I think it was. So in an ultralight aircraft, I know there's no age limit on that. So if I was to get AJ interested in flying, what's a good age to get her started? How much would it cost? You know, what kind of basic aircraft could I possibly dream of acquiring, and where would I buy one? I'm sure there's got to be a website for used aircraft, and just like they do in trucks, you know. So any thoughts on that, Dennis? That would be really, really nice. Who knows? AJ might just decide to become an airline pilot. She certainly is smart enough to do that. I actually took flying lessons. Never got to go solo though. I took flying lessons at a local county airport. You know, with a Cessna. I don't know what size or what model it was, but it was a Cessna. And I also took a couple of flying lessons on an ultralight. Did that a couple of times. But I ran out of time, ran out of money, and I often thought about selling Goldie and trade in for a hobby. I certainly would believe that flying an airplane is a lot safer than riding a motorcycle through downtown Chicago and Milwaukee and all that area, right? All right. Bristol 7 miles, South Bend 34, Chicago 122. If you ever noticed, a lot of these places that makes boats, campers, RVs, they're around this area right here. Most of them are on the left side. There goes a nice two-wheeler right there. Well, that's all I got right now. We'll catch you guys later. Once again, thanks for tagging along and listening to my nonsense and poor vocabulary and confusing thoughts. Johnny Be Good here. Have a good and godly day, everybody. Peace.